boys and girls, the Junkman here with another video. And I got a special treat for you all today. This is for all, I'm gonna age myself, or date myself, I should say. Back when I was in college, we didn't have cable TV. There wasn't such a thing. There was no internet. I didn't even have a car. I had a 10-speed, a Swin Varsity. I probably get good money for that bike right now. But that's how I got around in college now, you know. So if you didn't have any money, like I was broke as all get out. I was so broke I couldn't afford to pay attention. So if you was as broke as I was, you had two choices. You could sit in your dorm room and stare at the four walls, play foosball. That was something we used to do. But my thing was, I had the gift of gab, so I was just chasing ladies. That's all I did. And I ain't no Billy D. Williams, so you know I had to have some good gab. We used to call it rap back then. Before, well, I guess rap was out, but you know you had to be able to rap. And I don't mean like rap music. I mean you had to be able to talk to a woman. And that was one thing that I was real good at. I could talk my way into some stuff. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But so I'm making this video for those of you, you know, maybe you are introvert, or maybe you just don't feel like being bothered. You just want to sit in your dorm room and have some entertainment, watch TV. Well, there's a way where you can watch TV, not pay a dime, and it don't cost you that much. I mean, everything I'm telling you is going to be free, except for the equipment. You got to buy the equipment. If you were to buy everything that I'm going to show you in this video, you would spend less than $100, excluding shipping. And you don't need everything I'm going to tell you to buy. I'm just giving you options. But again, this way you at least be able to entertain yourself. Now, here's a side kicker that a whole lot of people don't know. The device that you're buying can also be used as a computer. Now, it's not going to be a very powerful computer unless you buy a decently powerful device. And you're not going to be playing a whole lot of really high-end games on it, if that's what you wanted to do. But you'll at least be able to do Word, Excel, PowerPoint documents, stuff like that. So you'll be able to use it for a computer. It ain't going to be the fastest. You know, it ain't going to be nothing like what you see me build in some of my videos. But it will get the job done. If you as broke as I am, eating top romaine noodles, whatever they call them things, all the time, you know, it's funny because I used to have to eat them because I had to. Now I eat them because I like them. Can you imagine that, boy? I tell you. But every once in a while, I mess around and put some meat in there. Woohoo! Living large if you did that in college. But that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to bring you some entertainment. It's going to barely cost you anything. And you'll be able to watch TV, entertain yourself, do some other things, and it ain't going to cost you that much. So, here comes that video. Here we go. Okay, boys and girls, here's where we start. The first thing you're going to need is an Android TV box. Now, this one right here is a cheap one. $34, $35. It's a cheap box. It ain't very powerful. But what it's made to do, it does just fine. You don't need to spend any more money than this if all you're going to be doing is watching TV on. This is all you need. It comes with a remote, as you can see there. And it's a really very basic box. Let me see if they show the sides of this thing so that you can see what all it does. Well, you see it has Wi-Fi. Let me see here. Let me go back up to that one. Yeah, they're not. I wanted them to show the sides of the box, but they're not showing that. So, but yeah, this is basically all you need is an Android TV box. The more expensive or the more powerful box you buy, the faster you can do stuff. it will do everything you want to do depending on what it is. And when I say that, I'm talking strictly about games. It ain't gonna play all the greatest games, and it ain't gonna play them very fast, but it will play some games. And I mean, you can enjoy yourself if you pretty simple and don't need a whole lot of fancy flash and stuff. So this is where you start. You start with an Android TV box. Now you see it has a remote. However, in order to see what the box is showing, you're going to need a TV screen. Now, everybody pretty much has a TV screen. You know, some kind of, you can use your computer monitor. Right now, I am filming this video using my computer monitor. So it's a, what is it, a 32-inch TV. That's what it is. It's a TV. I use it as a computer monitor. I have 4 of them. So you will have some kind of monitor that you can use. And if you don't have any kind of TV, I find that hard to believe somebody in college without a TV. But if you don't have one, I mean, you can get one. And here's the kicker. The main thing you got to look for is the output, or the input that's on the back of the monitor. So this TV box uses an HDMI cable, and that's how you connect it to the TV. But let's say your TV's kind of old and it doesn't have an HDMI input. Well, you can get a cable. Now, I'm using Amazon to show you this stuff, but you don't have to buy this stuff at Amazon. You can go other places, Best Buy. You can go to other places to get this stuff. So shop around, see if you can find it cheaper. What you will need, let's say that your TV has a VGA connector on the back of it. Now, for those of you who don't know what VGA is, that is the oldest connector that computers come with. Old monitors have VGA. New ones do too, but we're talking the oldest that they make. There's DVI, which is the one in the middle, and there's a whole bunch of different ones of the DVI category. That was the step up from VGA. And now we are using HDMI, and there's DisplayPort. So those are the latest. So what you'll need is a cable to connect this box to your TV. If you've got HDMI on the back, bam, no problem. It even comes with an HDMI cable. Now let's say you have something like DisplayPort, or not correction, VGA, the old style. All you need to do is buy a cable. Let me find one up here. Not that one. Yeah, this cable right here. This end right here is VGA. That is the old style. This right here is HDMI. That is one of the newer styles. So you get a cable with HDMI. You plug this into the box. You plug this into the back of your TV. Bam, you are up and running. How much did the puppy cost? $10. $10 for the cable. And this is like a real high-end cable. It's like a real good cable. You know, gold-plated and everything. So that's all you need to connect that box to your TV if it doesn't have HDMI. And I've never seen a TV with DVI, so I'm not even going to bother showing you. But they make that cable too, HDMI to DVI. But again, when you got DVI, you got to make sure you get the right one, because there's multiple choices in the DVI category. All right. So there we are, HDMI to VGA. Now, so you've got a cable to connect it to your TV or your computer monitor. And now you need a keyboard, because you can plug a keyboard into this box. Well, the box comes with a remote, and you can do everything with the remote. It's just that it's tedious. You know, you got to bring up the keyboard and move the cursor around. You ain't going to type no Word documents doing it that way. So that's why you buy yourself a keyboard. This is the keyboard that I use to program IPTV boxes. It's real small. It's a real small keyboard, but it's big enough where you can set it on a table and type on it. And as you can see right here on the right, it has a built-in mouse pad with a left and a right click. Built-in mouse pad. All right. So now here's the thing. It's a real small keyboard, and it's really not a whole lot of problem to carry it around if you wanted to. But let's say you wanted something smaller than this. Then we can go to something like, let me find it here. Check this out. This is a mouse with a QWERTY key, or mouse, a remote with a QWERTY keyboard on the back of it. QWERTY keyboard on the back of the remote. So this you can use to control the box, and then you can type on the back of it. Now, I don't even type correctly with a full-size keyboard. And I've seen some of you all, you young cats, y'all be, two fingers be flying across, y'all be texting and stuff. You know, that's why I'm like, don't text me, just pick up the phone and call me, because it take me too long to text and answer back. I'm old, y'all. 60. I turned 62 the other day. So I'm old. I ain't doing all that all that stuff all fast. So, but there's a remote. It comes with a dongle. You plug the dongle into the unit, and then this remote controls, and it even has. Let me show you the name here. A 3-in-1 2.4 gigahertz wireless fly mouse. That means this remote works like a Wii device. One of those Wiis that when you move it around in the air, you'll see a mouse on the screen moving back and forth. That's what this thing does. This mouse works like this. Or mouse, I keep calling it a mouse. This keyboard. Now I'm calling it a keyboard. This remote works like that. And look at the price. $18. $18. And it will control that box just like the regular remote. Now check this out. Maybe, just maybe, there's a function on the regular mouse. I keep saying mouse. On the regular remote that your TV remote, if you have a remote to your TV, maybe you do, and you don't want to be using two mice, I should say, mouses. There is a way with this, go back to it, with this, yeah, check this out. There's a video that shows how to take your TV remote and program it into your box remote. Now, so you look at how this mouse looks. Look at a mouse. I'm stuck on mouse. Look at how this remote looks. Look at it. Now, look at this. Oh, let me go find it again. Look, it's the same remote. It's the same remote. You can program this remote with your TV remote. So that this way you can not only control the box, you can control the TV too. So that way you ain't running around with two different remotes, got to keep up with two different remotes. You just got one remote that you got to keep up with. So that top section, that blue section, those are the keys that you're going to program. So you got volume up and down, you got power, you've got, let me see what else you got. You've got channel up and down. That's what this blue circle will do. So notice you got two powers. One is for the box, one is for the TV. The one in the blue is for the TV. So you can, there's videos on YouTube that'll show you how to program that remote. Look at the name, how to program your Android TV box remote. So it's easy to find the video. Let me see. That puppy got 91.2K views 8 years ago. That's when it was uploaded. Still getting views. So you got that. So now I've given you a box. I've given you a remote that will control that box as well as have a mouse. I've given you an option for a keyboard, full QWERTY keyboard with a mouse pad built in. Or I've given you a remote with a full QWERTY keyboard on the back of it. Where's it at here? Where's it at? There it is. Full QWERTY keyboard on the back, for those of you who got them fast fingers, like I don't have. And it's got a built-in fly mouse on it. So now, let's say that you don't have access to the internet. Like you real broke. You so broke, good Lord. man, I mean, you just mad broke. And in college, there's a whole lot of people that's broke like that. Let me tell you, at least when I was in college, I was. we 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 were. It was a few of us. But let's say you don't have internet access. You can still watch TV. Now, the choices that you have are going to be limited to what your TV can pick up over the air. Now, there's way more stations now that you can pick up over the air that don't cost a dime. I mean, totally free TV. It's a whole lot more now than there were when I was young. So now, all you would have to do on the back of your TV, and a lot of computer monitors might not have this. This is when you're really going to have a TV. There is a plug. It's an RJ6, RJ6 connector. It looks like this silver one right here where it says 1080p. Right next to that, to the right of that, that is the RG6 cable. And that screws into the back of your TV. This little antenna will pick up digital stations. It'll pick up everything. Pick up all kinds of stuff. And depending on where you're located, it'll pick up pretty clear. Now, if you're too far away from the TV antennas, and usually they put TV antennas on top of mountains, way up high, so that they broadcast far. So you will be able to pick up something, unless you're in Siberia or somewhere. But you will be able to pick up something with this antenna. So, and this is just in case you don't have any access to the internet whatsoever. Now, you may, in a dorm situation, they probably have Wi-Fi for the whole dorm. Or if you're in an apartment situation, maybe, you're in an apartment, you can't afford internet. Your neighbor might have Wi-Fi. And you could go to your neighbor and say, look here, I'm broke, busted and disgusted, but I need some internet access. Can I pay you a couple of dollars just to connect one device to your Wi-Fi? And, they might say, yeah, sure. Hey, you can have it for free. I ain't greedy. They might hook you up like that. And then all you have to do is log into their Wi-Fi and you'll have access to all the stuff that the box will give you. There you go. That the box will give you. Because you can download a program. There's all kinds of stuff that you can download, the content that's free, that's totally legal. Like, for example, what's the name of it? I look at it all the time. I'm going to think of the name of it here in a minute. But there's all kinds of free services out there. I can see it. I can see the service that I'm thinking of. I see the logo. I don't know why I can't read the words, but I see the logo. I mean, I'll think of it before the video's over. But you could download that service, and it has a lot of channels on it. A lot of the channels remind me of when I was young, and like the Addams Family, like the old Lost in Space. The old shows from the 70s and 80s. It reminds me of that. It's not Hulu, although Hulu does have that stuff too. I cannot believe I can't think of the name of it. But there's a service out there that's like that, where you can have all that free content that you don't have to pay for. All you need is internet access. So you can do that. This box will let you do that. A more expensive box will run faster, will have more RAM. And now here's the kicker. This is something else you can do. If you record videos, movies, whatever, to a portable hard drive, you can connect that portable hard drive to this box via USB, and you can stream those movies off that portable hard drive straight to your TV. Straight to your TV. So for less than $100, I'm giving you all kinds of I'm so broke I can't afford to pay attention options. Options. This is what you're getting with this. And it's like I said, it's a very inexpensive box. What is it, $34? $35. That's a cheap box. And it does a lot. It's reliable. Uh, the service that I'm trying to think of that I can't think of it. Pluto. That's the name of it. Good Lord. Pluto TV. Pluto TV. That's what you can download that for free, and you can watch all kind of TV. And the only thing you spent is less than $100 for just the equipment you need to have you some TV to watch. It beats sitting around your dorm room staring at the four walls, especially if you ain't got no girls to chase. Maybe you go to an all-guy college. Maybe you tore up from the floor up, and you just can't rap. Whatever. But this will give you something to do. Plus, you can use it to do computer work. Simple stuff. You can download Word for free. You can download Excel for free. Or now keep in mind, you're running the Android operating system, so you have to download the program that runs on an Android. Now, one that I put on people's computers when I build them for them when they can't afford Office, Word, Excel, all that. When they can't afford that suite, I give them a program called Open Office. Open Office. Free as dirt. I'm talking, it is totally free, ain't no catch. It is free. It will do Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Act. It does all four of those major programs that Office does. Office 365 does. It'll read all their documents. So if somebody sends you a document like that, you can use Office 365 to read that document and edit it too. Open Office is what it's called, Open Office. It's an open source software, which means it's written by anybody who knows how to write software. They can add to it. And I can't say the word free enough. So you can put that on this box and actually use it like a computer. Because this box is basically a computer. It's got a processor in it. It's got RAM. It's got hard drive space. It ain't a lot, but it's got enough that when you're in a situation where your funds is tight, it'll get you by. It'll get you by less than $100. Less than $100 for most of this stuff that I'm talking about. So that is what you all can do if you type and you need a workaround until you get some funds in. This will work. So I've shown you the box, which is basically the computer itself, and it's also where your free TV, all that stuff is. I've shown you a keyboard that you can buy, inexpensive. It's a Logitech, and so it plugs, the way you plug it in with this dongle here. I can't move my mouse away from it. That dongle in the bottom right. Now I want you to notice something about that dongle. You see that orange flower looking thing? That right there, that dongle is programmable. Programmable. Only Logitech, which is who makes this keyboard, you see the name at the top there. Only Logitech has those dongles. If you lose the dongle, you can get online and buy more dongles. Only Logitech has this. Any other brand out there, if you lose the dongle, you throw the device in the trash because no other dongle will work with it. I keep extra of those Logitech dongles around for the very reason that I'm fixing computers left and right, and sometimes I'll leave a dongle in a computer when I give it back to the customer and forget. And then I just grab another one and program it, and then I'm back up and running again. I don't have to throw my keyboard or mouse or whatever it is in the trash. So for this reason, I buy Logitech devices for that reason. As you can see, the price, $27 for that little bitty keyboard. But that replaceable dongle makes buying Logitech devices worth the money. The mouse that I use a vertical mouse. If you don't know what it is, look it up. And Logitech's vertical mouse, it's like $100. But it works. Oh man, it is, man. I even play games with the thing. Most people who have never used a mouse like that, when they put their fingers, when they put their hand on it, they are totally, completely lost. They don't know how to do nothing. They clicking all wrong. But for the reason that it has that programmable dongle, that's why I buy Logitech equipment. So that's what I would suggest you do for that reason. Now I've shown you the box. I've shown you a cable in case you need to go from HDMI to VGA. They also make HDMI to DVI, although I don't think you'll see that on a TV. Only computer monitors have DVI. And there's DisplayPort. So there's a cable that will convert what the box puts out. It's HDMI, comes out of the box, and then going to your monitor, whatever kind of monitor you have, they make a cable that will convert HDMI to whatever you have. Hopefully you got HDMI to HDMI. You won't need to convert a cable, because the HDMI to HDMI cable comes with the box. It comes with the box. So I've shown you the cable that you might need. I've shown you how to program the remote. How to program your TV remote, if that's what you have as a TV. If you got a monitor, it won't come with a remote. But if you got a TV, this way you can use the remote that comes with the box, program it, put this one away so that you don't lose it, and then just use this one remote to run everything. So I've shown you that. What was the last thing? Antenna. It'll pick up all the free channels over the air. So again, for less than $100, you can be entertaining yourself. You ain't gonna get the best experience, but any experience is worth no experience. All right, because let's face it, you got people getting fired left and right now. It's 2025, and people getting kicked off their jobs. It's ridiculous right now. So this is a way to keep from going crazy. Again, you know, this is over the air. It picks up digital channels as well as analog channels, and it plugs into the back of your TVs. There'll be a port back there if you have one. It'll say antenna, and this RG6 cable connector will plug in, screw into that. All right. So let's get back to the video, or get back to me, and we'll finish this puppy out. Here we go. All right, boys and girls, that's pretty much it for this video. My co-pilot has decided to show up. Look at the camera there. Fancy? That's fancy. She finds anything that comes into my office that ain't me. Look at the camera there, Fancy. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Like I said, if you're on hard times and you need some entertainment, that right there, this video will give you a way to at least watch you some TV and maybe play a few games, surf the internet. I mean, yeah, you could do that, but you'd probably rather do that on your phone. But I'm just giving you all something you can use to do that with. This video should show you everything you need to know. I've shown you all the equipment. If you have any questions, feel free, post them away. One thing about Junkman videos, I don't care how old the video is, I will thoroughly answer any question anybody asks me, as long as I don't cover it 200 times in the video. If you ask me one of them kind of questions, I'm gonna say go back and watch the video. So, but if you have any questions, you're unsure about something, need more clarity, ask the question. I'll answer the question, and you'll notice I answer pretty quick. I don't leave people hanging. All right. So that's it for this video, boys and girls. This is the Junkman shining out. What you staring at me for? What you staring at me for? You already ate. You have an attitude and stuff. All right, come on. I know you want some attention. Come on. Come on up here. You want some attention, I know. Yeah. Don't be digging them claws into me. You know, it makes me cut them off when you do that. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Is that it? Is that all you needed? Oh, there she goes. Making biscuits. She's making her biscuits. Got on my soft shirt today. She's making biscuits now. Yeah. Make them biscuits, girl. Make them biscuits. All right. I gotta go make some videos. She's still making biscuits. Hey, I gotta go make some videos. Oh, what happened to the chair? You must weigh a lot. Made the chair go back. Oh, golly. What time is it? God bless. It's 7:20 a.m. I've been up all night. I need to go to sleep. That's why I look so old. Messing around. It's daylight outside. It's time for a cup of coffee. Ain't gonna look like I'm going to sleep. She's still making biscuits. Look at her. Making them biscuits. All right, girl. Let me go. Let me go. I gotta go. I gotta go work. I gotta go do something for a living. Yeah. There you go. Stand on up there. Stand on up there. Boy. Yeah. Get you all your attention you need. How many of y'all could do this to your cat? She let you do this. Oh, good. Don't put your butt in people's faces. Got your butt all in people's faces. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? That's just rude. That's just rude. Just rude, you are. All right. Sit on the armrest. Go back to the armrest. Go on. Go on over there. Okay. All right, y'all. You got your butt facing the wrong way. Turn around. Turn around. Okay, go on. I tell you what.